Come with me to build the world's first smart underwear for women's reproductive health.
Today was just a very real startup day. I got to the office at 8 a.m. and we had just started our public pilot, literally day one. So of course, things started breaking. We were in our daily scrum trying to figure out why our heart rate sensor wasn't showing the right data. The app was off and our LLM predictions were lagging behind, which is honestly the reality of building something new. You don't really know what breaks until real people start using it. After that, I went back to working on our pitch deck for fundraising. And honestly, this part is harder than building the product itself. I'm an engineer, and I've spent the last 4 years building this product, so I naturally want to explain everything. How the sensor works, the yarns, the data, the accuracy, and before I know it, I've turned a pitch deck into a 20-minute deep dive. But investors don't need everything. They need clarity. So I've been relearning how to tell the same story in a way that actually lands with the investors. This is actually version 7 since January 2026 that I officially started our seed fundraising. And it's never really done. It just keeps evolving and evolving as we go. In the middle of that, Milad, our CTO, came up to me, and with us, when someone says, "Hey, quick update," it's never really a quick update. We've been trying to source this machine for months, and it's very critical for our product development. 3 months of back and forth, hundreds of messages, vendors disappearing, coming back, telling us they sold it to someone else. And now that we've finally found a reliable vendor, we are ready to move forward. There are issues with shipping. And you just kind of pause for a second when you hear this news, take a breath, and go, okay, what's the next move? Because that's most of the job, just solving the next problem. Later, I walked to the Women's College Hospital Gala, and it was freezing cold, so thank God for Toronto's Underground Path Network. But walking into the room, everything kind of slowed down. It was full of people who genuinely care about women's health, not just talking about it, but actually pushing for change. There were panels openly talking about menopause, about breast cancer, things that for so long were barely even discussed. My grandma is a breast cancer survivor, and I also have family members going through menopause. So being there, it didn't feel like just another event. It felt really personal to me, like a reminder of why we are doing all of this in the first place at Fibra. And yeah, so we were also sitting right behind Nelly Furtado, which was a very random but cool moment. I got back to the office and I was exhausted. Toronto weather is so unpredictable sometimes. I think I'm getting sick. Body ache, fatigue, and sore throat kept appearing, but I still had to keep going. My email had been down for 5 days by then, and it finally got fixed. So I had to catch up on pretty much everything right then until 6 p.m. I was supposed to go to the gym, but I just didn't have it in me. So I went home, had soup, ginger, meds. Honestly, thank God for ginger. Because tomorrow is going to be an 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. day with 2 events, so I needed to do everything I can to make sure I'm in a better state and I'm alive, even though I was dying that night. Because the truth is, the sun never sets when you're an entrepreneur.